I'm the man now. Nobody ever gave a handout. For the stretch, talking grams loud. Cut him off, get a hand out. Bro talk, what's that about?
And I want to end it right here before we go. Mark Jackson and Steve Kerr.
Okay.
They act like Steve Kerr put this Warriors team together. He get all the praises, all the accolades for all this stuff. What hurt my soul when they fired Mark Jackson, and a couple of years later, they made Mark Jackson host the NBA Finals when they win a championship. Now, how that look for the NBA?
I mean, you know what?
Mark Jackson don't get enough credit for assembling that Warriors team together.
I give Mark Jackson a lot of credit personally. One, for after all of that went down,
He had
being a bigger man
he had it like a pro.
and going to get that bag
Right.
and commentating the finals from his team he coached the year before. They had a really short leash with Mark Jackson, man. How long was he coached there? 3 years?
3 years. The first year they missed the playoffs. The next 2 years they made the playoffs. They lost the first round both years. The last 2 years.
I feel like they didn't give him a chance to adjust, and I get it because it looks like they made the right move. I guess they got Kerr there and they won a championship, but they didn't give him time to tweak it. I think so.
He drafted Steph Curry. He drafted Clay. He drafted Draymond. He said if Draymond want to stay in this league, he said you have to lose weight. Draymond lost weight because Draymond said he was on the verge of not making it in the NBA.
True.
So he came back to camp next year.
Did he draft Steph though? Steph?
Yeah, he was there.
I thought Steph was there. Wasn't Steph there to towards the end of the Baron Davis?
Baron Davis didn't play with Steph.
Barnes wasn't there with Steph.
Nope.
Damn, who was there? What year did Steph?
He
get
played with
drafted?
Monte Ellis.
Oh wow.
Steph played with Monte.
Wow.
Remember, they told Monte since Steph was making an emergence to the league.
Yeah, that's when
They
Ellis
say,
go.
hey, you got to go to the bench. He said, I don't want to come off the bench.
And that's
So
when they
guess what?
traded him, right?
Trade him. I think he went to Indiana?
Something like that. Yeah, he made him bounced around. Where's he
So-
at? Dallas now?
He nowhere.
Wow.
He's probably in Mississippi.
Monte that old? He can't get no buckets.
He's in
no
Mississippi
more?
because his wife is a police officer.
Oh, that's cool.
So, he ain't got to worry about it. He making enough money.
He probably got a
But-
couple big checks while he was playing.
But I just feel like that Mark Jackson don't get enough credit by putting them guys together. The one thing, I'm not a Warriors fan just because of that strength. But when they won a championship, who was the first guy to go to Mark Jackson?
Steve Kerr.
Steph Curry.
Oh, really?
Steph Curry was the first guy to go to him, give him a hug, and told him, "Man, thanks for the experience to get my body conditioning and show me the way to play." And you got to realize,
Great coach.
Mark Jackson was a starter in this league. He didn't come off no bench like Steve Kerr. That's straight facts. He played with them Knicks.
That's right.
He played with them Pacers.
Yeah.
He played for the who else he played for? Did Mark Jackson play for the Clippers, I believe?
I think so. Towards the end of his career.
He been a starter in this league. Steve Kerr never started. Come off the bench for me. Come hit these key shots. But Mark Jackson let it be known that you're going to be great in this league. Why? Just like Steph Curry, Mark Jackson was an underdog.
Very true. He was a little guard.
He was a little guard. That's why you see the shimmy out there from Steph Curry. Who was the first person starting the shimmy?
That is right.
Mark Jackson. So every time he do that, he do the shimmy. Every time he do it, Mark Jackson said, that looks familiar.
Right.
Mark Jackson did the shimmy. And it's like he passed the torch on to Steph Curry. So with that being said, those two, that bond will always be there because
That's cool.
he showed Steph Curry the ropes, Klay Thompson the ropes, Draymond Green the ropes. They got so much respect because every time they win something, Coach Jackson got on our butts.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr is not. Man, let's be honest. Steve Kerr not really coaching that team. I want to say. I think it's Mike Brown.
I mean, when Steve was gone for what, last season for the first 20 games?
Mike Brown hit it down.
Hell, Luke Walton was.
Luke Walton held it down. These guys are strategy coaches. You never seen Steve Kerr pick the clipboard up with the Chicago Bulls or the San Antonio Spurs. Remember, he played with the Spurs. He came off the bench for them too.
I think it's different types of coaches, man. I think Mark Jackson is more of a developmental coach. He can relate to the players, being in those high-pressure situations, playing ball, like you said, starting for years on quality teams. You know what I'm saying? He was on
playoff contenders,
good Knicks teams Indiana Pacers teams that were in the playoffs every year. Yeah, because he was there with Reggie and Smits and Dale Davis. And,
I got a name for you.
You know what I'm saying?
Derek McKee.
Derek McKee, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
The Davis boy.
So he was there. He was, you know what I'm saying? I think he's more of a developmental coach, especially with the guards. Anybody playing point guard, like he put you on some serious game because he's got extreme experience.
Most of your good coaches in the league are point guards.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Rick Carlisle.
The division.
Everybody forget that Rick Carlisle played for the Celtics too, got a ring. Like, those are your good coaches. Doc Rivers.
Doc was a point guard. Doc was cold, man.
So, Tyronn Lue
even, man.
The list goes.
He be giving Lue a raw deal, man, but
you know, it's probably hard coaching one of the best players in the world.
Exactly. Like, think about the guys that, like, other than Phil Jackson coaching Mike, Phil coaching Kobe, like, the other guys that had to coach them too.
So you can't tell, they can't tell me that they can't tell me that Kobe wasn't hard to coach.
God.
You can't tell me Michael Jordan was hard to coach. These guys, you talk about Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant, these are straight animal dudes.
Yeah.
All they know is win.
They killers.
How can you make them better?
Yeah.
We heard all the stories. Smush Parker said he tried to pick Kobe Bryant's brain, and Smush Parker said Kobe told him, "Man, don't talk to me. You gotta get some more accolades."
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So that's like totally disrespectful because if you're a veteran to me, you're 36, I'm 33, and you doing your thing about how you do this. The whole thing is, I want to get better. I'm coming to you because I want to get better.
Yeah.
Smush Parker was coming to Kobe Bryant in order that he'd been on this third team within so many years. He want to know how can he get better. Kobe said, "Don't talk to me. You gotta get your accolades up." That's disrespectful. That's
They say Tim Duncan was like that too, though. With some of their young players, with Tony Parker even.
But I understand because they trying to make him. I think it was tough love. I think Smush Parker probably took it the wrong way.
It's more mental, I think. Yeah,
he was trying to say how mentally strong he was.
Yeah.
He figured out, I told him that. Oh, he mentally weak.
Yeah,
So don't talk to me now.
Yeah.
Definitely get your accolades up.
I tried again.
It's the same thing
like,
on that work.
All right, whatever.
It's the same
Stop
thing.
playing.
The same thing you at work. You work with people.
Yeah.
You show somebody something over. I think I should only show you something maybe 3 times.
That's it.
If you get about a 4th time,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, man, hey, go ask me, not do it.
That's it.
That's basically saying, don't talk to me, man. Go get your accolades up.
You know what I'm saying? Pay attention the first time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
take notes. Like,
take notes, sit back and rest. Hey, with that being said, you got that Finals MVP who won last year, KD, and the year before that, you got King James.
Hey.
So with that being said, I'm
Titans.
Tae Wiggs.
Yo, at JBHKid on Instagram, at JABIACH on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Will Dobbs.
We out of here. Peace.
Chill.